Hi, good evening. Dear friends, how are you? Hope you all are doing well. The political, legal, even social, religious, and all other aspects of life over here in Nepal is not going very smooth. It's very systematic. The current situation, it has raised many debatable questions. Society has been fragmented into two types, for or against. Some people say what political changes over here in Nepal had been seen basically after the Gen Z movement. These political changes are not guided by the necessity of the country. They are guided by the vested interest of the foreign powers. They have been trying to justify that this government, this parliamentary election, and the composition of the federal parliament and several other aspects are beyond the expectation of the Nepalese people. Whereas some others are trying exactly that the political powers that exactly they were in existence in whatever content and form with whatever agenda, they, before the Gen Z movement, are the legible power in the country because they have drafted this constitution, promulgated it, and enforced it. They are the ones they have dreamed Nepal into a new federal structure country. Whereas these two opinions are going very smoothly, and you can see quite often harsh comments on this. Is politics the sole subject matter to be discussed about? However, there are so many other things that we have to keep on talking. Basically, the public administration structure of Nepal, it was very hectic, very expensive, and it was very formalized. That is why it was full of corruption. One example I want to give you, the SLC examination, that it has a long history, almost of 50-year long history in Nepal. It was made a very hectic subject matter to many people in Nepal that SLC is beyond something. Now, the government of Nepal has very simplified it. The copy correction, listen to me, the publishing, the result, and one very slight change in the mechanism, it has saved huge amount of unnecessary expenditure of the government of Nepal. It has saved the time. Not only that much, it has raised a very concern of every individual, those who are involved in this process. Similarly, the license distribution in Nepal for more than 2 decades, it has always been under controversy, under question, not only question, of very doubtful questions were raised, but the government was not able to address it. I know we are facing a lot of limitations, but these two decisions, similarly, now the question is being raised about restructuring the all public sectors because the government in one hand is facing the shortage of budget, whereas in another hand exactly misappropriation of the public budget has also been a very serious question. In this regard, I would like to say you having doubtful, having analytical, or having to some extent the critical mentality is really good. That keeps not only an individual but also society progressive. But having doubt or acting against the one they have really done no wrong is a big question. So I would like to say, my dear friends, you must have patience. Critical approach does not mean to oppose even the better things. Okay? One thing I want to make you very sure, Singhadarbar, that was always in the vague fog of corruption. Now, everybody is able to talk about it very openly. Everybody's conduct must be very transparent. If they have earned, the source must be there. And most importantly, the government has tried. However, there are so many issues to be addressed with. The government shall have to act on so many issues, but I don't give the political benefit to the new government that exactly morning shows the day. No, I don't. Okay? But one thing I want to tell you, if you really let the system to go on in the country without any amendments, any changes, or anything else desired by the common people, here I would like to say you, Bagmati remains Bagmati, as polluted as it was before, as bad smelling as it was before. That's why you have to dare to clean Bagmati. It means I'm talking that exactly. Its internal flow must be cleaned, sanitated. Okay. So in this regard, I want to say, my dear friends, please, you must have a very sharp analytical knowledge, critical appreciation, critical comments, because that is needed to make society a living society. Thank you.